Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from August the 7th up to the 13th of August 2022. And this is especially for you coming from Aries. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and especially reading your palms. Your palms belong to the energy of your soul. That's the soul who is changing the lines, adding new signs, and all this is happening on your palms to let you know what lies ahead for you. I will also show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers once and for all. And I'll show you how to reach that magic inside you, the soul, so that your third eye can open and your aura can shine. We'll talk more about that later. Sunday the 7th, for you coming from Aries, is a very lucky 24 hours for you. Morning and afternoon, you are inspired. And that inspiration may come for the sake of love, for the sake of job, for the sake of business, for any sake you could use this inspiration. To be materialistically minded would be good. Join people who can help you in your job area and use this inspiration to be able to let them know the specialness about you. Or join people who are doing business and let them show and let you show them how you can manipulate and expand their businesses or help them to grow. All that is very possible. You could throw mental messages as well, and you may throw them to people who you love very much and would like to meet very much. So anything can happen with this energy. This energy is already inherent in you. When you see me for a 90-minute session, I show you how to get this energy cracking by firstly being able to reach your soul. And automatically, when you do that, your third eye opens and your aura starts to shine. Well, the morning and afternoon is very impressive for me to tell you that you can get what you want. Go on to the internet. There are many internet planets there, and you can do the same wonderful whatever you want to be attained. Evening and nightfall is also very good. There are many powerful planets there, and they help you to meet people who can expand you in your job areas or business areas, to have your energy more inclined to bring success for you. So be materialistically minded evening and nightfall. Join people who can help you where money is concerned. Your popularity is good. Monday the 8th. This is a very depressing day. Morning and afternoon, planets are moving very slow. And when they do that, they just slow down the activity around you. And if you go fast, you are going to get everything wrong. So tell yourself to slow down in the morning and afternoon, especially. How do you do that? Don't expect things to come very quickly. Be patient. Don't be hasty. And try to tell yourself to slow down in expecting anything. It's going to be a disappointing morning and afternoon anyway. You don't want to unnecessarily to speed up these planets. So tell yourself to just sit back and get and focus on what you have to do at work or in business, and that would be good enough. You may hear bad news about your past, or people know you know about your past, or you may have not very good news about your security where job or business is concerned. So you don't want to rile up these planets. Just be part of a team would be safer in case blame comes upon you. You won't be alone to get it. It will be softened if you're part of a team. Evening and nightfall, very fast, impulsive planets are seen, and their duty is to make you behave impulsively, which can cause unnecessary trouble with you and the people you are with. Because these are negative planets, their duty is to make you say and do negative things that upsets people suddenly and unexpectedly. And that's what's planned to happen. So say less and do less the whole day. And even if you're out sociably, just say less and do less. Don't try to get somebody on your side, it won't work. Tuesday the 9th. This is a very lucky morning and afternoon. The powerful planets you have, they are by your side. You can use them to make yourself very determined so that you attract this energy of determination. Auras pick up auras. When you show this fantastic energy, people will tend to be looking at you and want to know you. You send out vibes like that. And you can also be part of a team, whether at home, whether in the office, whether in business. and you will definitely be the leader there. And even that you can use to make yourself popular and to make decisions that others will like very much. So it's a wonderful morning and afternoon, helping you to promote whatever you know, whatever you do. Evening and nightfall, planets are moving very fast. When they do that, they automatically make you impatient, hasty. You're always on the edge. You're biting your nails. You're waiting for this, waiting for that. Well, be careful. These are not very positive planets. Bad news can come faster than good news. So don't try to go fast. Slow down your activity of speaking, doing, and hoping for. And be patient for things to develop. And unfortunately, they're not going to develop too well for you. Arguments may come out from somewhere, and your morning powerful planets will try to defend you. And defensively, you could upset people by arguing your way out of things. So, why don't you not meet any people for a start? That will quieten down the horoscope. But if you have to be out, plans already made, then tell yourself say less, do less, listen more, make friends, go home. Wednesday the 10th. This is a classic morning and afternoon good. It makes your popularity very, very strong, makes the demand for you very good. And whatever services you offer in business, they will do also very well because these are the planets of promoting you. They can promote you in a lifestyle where you may want to chase for a romance, and you will be very much interested as the response will be very good for you. Or you may be just doing very well in job or business, where job you will attract the interest of your superiors. And for business, you can just add on more business contracts. So it's a winning game for you in the morning, afternoon. There's one planet from the evening nightfall that will try to spoil the morning, afternoon by making you not to be on the same wavelength as people. Shut that planet down by telling yourself you're going to try and please everybody so that you can get away with a lot of good things for yourself in the morning and afternoon. The evening and nightfall becomes bad, and I mean bad. How the morning afternoon can change to evening nightfall, which is going to be full of disappointments. Disappointments in your personal life, chasing for that romance will fail. Making your family happy, something will go wrong. To help yourself for the evening nightfall, try to control the ego that you have. That may be a cause of the problem because that ego you have is going to make your tolerance very weak and demand for your services will not be good. So try not to be arrogant and try not to be on the wrong side of people by being on the same wavelength as much as you can in the evening nightfall, or just meet people and go home early. Thursday the 11th. This is a very emotional morning afternoon. If you are working or in business, you don't want such planets to be there because rather than giving you common sense, they give you that imaginative kind of a feeling which has no logic at all. And if you're at work or in business, you need logic. Otherwise, it's emotional thinking or behaving will be wrong. Passion is not a good word on this Thursday, 11th morning and afternoon, because it's not going to work very well for you in the sense of business or job. But chasing your romance, being out with your family for lunch, that's fine. So the emotional to emotional areas, but keep the logic to the business and the job areas. Then you will handle the morning much better. I like your evening and nightfall. The planets of inspiration are back. Now you can use them to be out in the evening, nightfall for whatever purpose. Join people if you want your job, business to be appreciated, and you will see that people will be on your side. Chase for that romance, be out with whoever, family members included, and you will have a wonderful evening and nightfall. I can hear music on this evening and nightfall, so you're going to be enjoying some kind of musical affair as well. Friday the 12th. This is a very powerful morning afternoon. I call them the heavyweight planets, and they are there in the morning afternoon. Well, they could represent your superiors at work who are going to be very kind to you or will appreciate what you're doing, and thus you will get good news in your job or business areas as well. You can attract investors as well if you have a business. So use the morning and afternoon. Ring up people, talk to them about your plans, explain to them and rationalize how you want to improve the industry. They will listen to you and they will listen favorably. Only try not to be too dominating because although these planets are good, they make you sometimes come out too strong, too pushy. So try to not dominate. Evening and nightfall very gloomy, slow, frustrating. Why on hell will you want to go out in the evening like this? Well, if the plans are already made, I see an emotional planet there. Maybe this planet would help somebody to invite you out. Well, if you have to go, tell yourself do not be expectant of anything because the end result of the evening nightfall is losses or failures. So if you go out to expect anything, you will feel that you have failed. If you go out to enjoy yourself and meet people, that's up to there. The limit would be to be able to be successful, but nothing more. Some of your morning, afternoon planets will also come to join you, but by this time the energy is very low. They may introduce you to people. Again, don't be too expectant. Meet them for the future causes. Saturday the 13th, this is a very rebellious morning and afternoon. Rebellious in the sense that they make you rebellious. So you'll be like a sleeping tiger, waking up with a rebellious feeling. If it's at your job or business, you won't have this partnership feeling at all. You'll want to go solo in this morning and afternoon. Try to work on your own where job is concerned. Well, these are not positive planets. So you don't want to let them do as they do. Try to be part of a team in the morning, afternoon, because something is going to go very, very wrong unexpectedly. So to avoid the blame to be rest on your shoulders alone, be part of a team and thereby lie low and you won't be somehow treated so badly because unexpected problems are approaching you on Saturday the 13th morning and afternoon. These include accidents as well. Evening and nightfall becomes very lucky. Now you have all the answers. Now you meet people who are supportive of you. And now you will also have the chance to somehow absolve yourself from all the morning and afternoon mistakes. So it's a wonderful evening nightfall. Go out with people who you know are on your side for a start. That's where you're on a winning start. And whether it's a job improvement, a business improvement, whether chasing for the romance out with your family, whatever, doesn't matter. You're going to find answers you couldn't find in the morning, afternoon. And it's going to end as a pretty good evening and nightfall. One of these planets of the morning, afternoon that make you rebellious will follow. Well, try not to be rebellious by always thinking of what you say and do to please others rather than to please yourself. And so that's the week for you. This 90-minute session I talk about, which will cost you only USD $50 to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and the special magic. Look at your palms. Palms are changing all the time. The signs and the lines and the formation of whatever patterns they do on your palms. And I will show you in this reading of 90 minutes how your next 9 years are going to be, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. We'll go through it quickly. And I'll show you how to forward move all the efforts in a much easier way as well by using energies, which are your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions. And I will also show you how to increase that momentum of energy to reach your soul. You have one, I have one. For Aries, it's normally around the 50s, 60s, or 70s. That's when they get all that limelight coming for them. Too late, I always say. So, whatever age you are, even in your teens, if you see me, there's a way to accelerate the energy, to have the magnetism of a genius or being very lucky in whatever you do. That's the way to go about it. So, here's my email. Send me this email. You only invest USD $50, that's all, to know your next 9 years. And be able to conquer this next 9 years would be good enough for a start to lay the foundation for future years as well. In the meantime, thank you for listening to me. Goodbye.